Okay, this is Revelation 14. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000. The 14th chapter of Revelation, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters. There's that voice again. And as the voice of a great thunder. Like I say, I love thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Thunder and harp. That must be some kind of mixture for some music. And they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song. They couldn't sing that song. But the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with woman, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of God. Now everybody might find fault with them, in the temporal world, but God finds no fault with them. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven. This is heavy. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people. Now, the key word in this is this: the everlasting gospel. Because evidently, the everlasting gospel that was preached beforehand by Jesus and his disciples has been nitpicked. That's what I said, nitpicked. That is not the everlasting gospel being preached now. But before Jesus comes, Jesus is going to have that gospel to go throughout the world. It's going to go throughout the world, the everlasting gospel, and maybe fill in the pieces that people are unsure about. The pieces that lead them in doubt, or where they can't say, they can't just give it up like that without knowing all the pieces. Might be because some people understand better than others. Because God said, hey, I'm going to show you parables. I'm going to give you parables and everything that you will not hear and you will not see or understand. But God knows he's going to give some people the understanding of what his word is. Saying with a loud voice, fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. Is fallen, that great city, because she have made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Now, wherever this city is in trouble. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink. That's why y'all better be very careful of following people without no sense of direction of right or wrong from your own thinking. You just follow somebody. Just like you, I must follow them. I must follow them. They got you in a trance. Hey, I'm talking to you. You're in a damn trance. Really. In a trance and a half. And that third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented. Ow! Woo! And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Woo, Lord have mercy. You know, I got to give you this testimony. When I was in ICU with my sickness, I saw something like this. And I'm going to tell you something. You wouldn't want, there's nobody in the world after you would see a vision like this. There's nobody in the world, as much as people just hurt scores of people, write the stuff on boards and stuff to hurt them. But it's nobody that you know that you would want to see in this position, because it's hideous. It's hideous. It's hideous. It's grotesque. And it's really something else to behold. I know I saw it. It was like I was looking through a television screen. So I wasn't there. I saw it. It was like I was looking at a television screen, and no matter who the authors of or the writers of these horror shows and stuff, you could never even duplicate the stuff that I saw. You couldn't duplicate it, because the fire was even dark. Flame was dark. That's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I saw, what I saw. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. That's right. No rest day nor night. Look like everybody's in a coal mine or something. Worse than a coal mine, man. They have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So you better be careful who you follow, because this book is real. We aren't real. We aren't real compared to this, as this book is. Oh, heck no. No Democrat, no Republican, no liberal, no left wing, right wing, chicken wing, buffalo wing. You know, tea party, coffee party, lemonade party. Hey, all of you can go, all of you can wind up there. It's just like my boy Curtis Mayfield made a hell of a song, man. He said, if there's a hell below, he said we all gonna go, but I'm just hoping I ain't in that bunch to be going no hell. Because hell, there's no exit. See, people don't want to preach about hell. I had an uncle, man, that used to preach, Lord have mercy, Uncle Thomas Johnson Sr. Man, that man could preach. And I'm talking about when I was 2, 3, 4 years old. I could hear him preaching now about that. And I thank God that God allowed him to come back. And a little bit before I went in service, man, brought me out of a den of degradation, because I would have got killed in there. And God allowed me to see him with my naked eye, to see him come and chastise me with the look that he gave me. I'm telling you, man, this book is real. God's real. So y'all can talk all that crazy stuff you want to talk. You can say this and that and all that. Because after a while, I think the people who mess with the book so much, they're going to come up with some stuff that, ain't none of this real anyway. Because you know why? Because they messed up with it so much until it wasn't as, what can I say? God said, don't mess with his book. I don't care who you look like, what kind of hat you wear, what kind of political affiliation with. Don't mess with his book. Don't take nothing out. Don't put nothing in. That's right. Put nothing out. Don't take nothing out. No, put nothing in. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. They have no rest day nor night. Eternity. And eternity, I mean, the way we look at it now, the word eternity means eternity, and we don't know if God ever has a time limit on eternity. Because he's the only one would know. Whatever the time limit to eternity is, it can't, if God is eternal, meaning he lives forever. So eternity is eternity. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead, which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one set like unto the Son of Man. This is the Son of Man again. This is Jesus. This is the Lion of Judah. This is the King of Glory. Having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle in the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud voice, with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle unto the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horses' bridles, by a space of 1,600 furlongs. Wow. That sounds scary. Praise God. I hope y'all hearing. Because like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here.